seconds. Let me click through some dailies on my phone real quick. Overflowing on stamina in Honkai because I don't click all my dailies and stuff when I wake up. This week should be Blockade, right? We just had 2 weeks of raid back to back. Mailbox items, okay. It's not from Hoyo. Do 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 do. You guys ready to hunt some machines? I'm trying to get these dailies done as fast as I can, so that when we get to Honkai 3rd, we're not actually playing menu simulator, but we're actually getting gameplay in. Okay, almost done. Almost done. I think today we'll try to keep Star Rail and Genshin under an hour each. I don't mind spending an hour and a half on Genshin though, just because the streamer event is still going on, so more time streaming in Genshin is a good thing. You should, Kuma. There's nothing wrong with that. Just the biggest thing is just balancing how much you're willing to do each day for dailies. You don't have to try to finish everything. Gravity Moon, hello. Do-do-do. Go to Barren Light. False. We gotta do these side quests. And we gotta do this. I'll get out of here.
Look at you.
Can I craft one of these?
Have enough supplies. Rumors say that Fanghorn should be nearby.
Woo!
There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib. Should be able to harvest the tail. Got everything I need for down dinner. To see how the
I guess this game would also benefit from a lock-on system. We complain about it all the time, lack of a lock-on system in Honkai. Something over here. This is just a rock, right? I wasn't expecting all those scroungers to just pop out of the woodwork. But, that was a really good takedown on the Fanghorn. We got a lot of materials. Both antlers, all the canisters on the back, this resource container. It's really good. Hey, Mercade. Welcome to the stream. Playing Aloy game. We're enjoying the crap out of Aloy game. That's it. Just take these and take the parts back. Nothing else special over here, huh? Okay, so the next major thing is this quest. Hey, Gabriel. I did retain. I retained in third, too. Which was really surprising. I was expecting fourth or fifth, but in the end, not a lot of others tried. In a way, I kind of got revenge against Barren. Because Barren screwed me up last cycle. With his surprise I'm actually playing. But... you know, Barren Barren's account is outspending mine, even though he's kind of slack mode now. So, I guess it's not really that big of a deal.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Also, in the Nubskate Discord, I shared Sakurama's screenshot where he got me by
I
1
know
point
that
again.
look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
They were dunking on him for
Here we
having that low of a
Ouch,
score
Dad.
for SS3 HFS. Which is, I guess, my consolation prize. I actually didn't want to get into combat. I wanted to
Yes. Just gotta keep low and
visit this tower here. I think there was like something at the bottom of this tower or at the top of this tower. I don't remember how to get in here though. That's the problem. Oh, was it I think it might have been a fire gleam thing down here at the bottom. There we go.
what's
Funny
this?
that you make that comparison. We all have a shared Discord that all of us are in the same area. Oh, wait, whoa. I have to go further up. What was the button? Circle. And then go this way. Okay, so we need to go up this way. We have to do this mini quest. I think there's one optical lens, one tower lens up here. So we'll do that. We should probably grab this campfire as well.
Still override machines and...
Glad I can help. Try pushing it off.
So let me loot the body and I'll come help. I think it is. I think that's already been confirmed.
I'd like to feel my legs again if you don't mind, Savior. Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy, I swear.
Yeah, Gabriel,
Aaron
working on
mentioned
3
you're not one
characters.
for fancy titles.
What was all that
You're
time
Vanguard.
during the downtime? Why didn't you just spam ley
Captain
lines like
said
I
to keep
did?
an eye on chain scrape.
Spam ley lines, you know?
It's a ruin from the old world. But I could find something interesting inside.
I don't want to do any of the relic ruins. There's also this thing here too, where you can scan it and line up the picture. It's a nice little mini game. Wasn't what I was really interested in though. Okay. Hey Daniel. Fully finished Zero. Yeah, the Zero Dawn was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Dead machines. And a trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
Not looking good, folks.
Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for change rate.
More machines on their way. Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Lakasha. I'll help Nora.
Ah.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
It's weird. I am starting to just like naturally aim for weak points now. I don't think I really paid attention the first time around. Is this Aloy? This is Aloy. Warframe but cooler? I don't even think you can really compare the games. Warframe is way more looter shooter. And this game is much slower paced compared to Warframe. I think usually it's like Destiny 2 would be the Warframe comparison. Ooh. Can dismantle the blast trap. This is way more like open world RPG. Like Witcher 3 with better combat and less sex. Is this game heavy? This game's pretty heavy.
Is it bad, Lukasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off. Your people need
Chains.
Who?
Ours.
Okay.
And he will the fallen.
I'm gonna skip all the dialogue because we played through this again.
Look, and you're in danger. Let me,
But he's
at least let me.
yes. The trail of Savohar is strong, but
It rarely.
let the Nora pass.
I can't remember if we have to fight something when we get up there, but we might have to fight some people when we come back down. 'Cause I think that was like one of the big things was like they wanted the Ostrom workers wanted access up this mountain path because they took down a Stormbird. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that they would give Aloy constellations in Genshin when this game came out. Because I figured that part of the PlayStation deal was that they would make this character for Genshin as part of Genshin being on PlayStation.
Lukasha was right. The trail's in bad shape.
And then it would have been a cool tie-in, right? If during this game's launch they would have given her like free C6 or like at least 1 or 2 constellations or something.
I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff. Okay, now how to climb higher.
I don't even feel like Aloy in Genshin needs that much of a rework. Just a shorter E. Just a shorter E.
Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through.
And maybe like
find
2
another way
charges
up.
of E. 2 charges of E and something more interesting for her charge shot. I do remember there was some kind of enemies that I had to fight here.
Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side.
I think...
There's the Stormbird. Getting closer.
Oh, it's on that tower. Oh yeah, I do have to fight my way through something.
Machines. Sabohar must have snuck past them. I could probably slip past them. Or take them out.
Let's take them out. We have no reason not to take them out, right?
That's all of them.
I think another way that could have been cool is if they gave Aloy like 2-3 elements that she could switch between. Similar to the Traveler, but I don't know. That would be too OP, right? I think a Pyro Aloy would have been really fun. With like a explosive charge shot and a blaze grenade instead of frost grenade.
There's Sabohar. In pretty bad shape.
The true sun above them.
You don't. You're hurt. Your people. I think you've been stared. Gotta get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart. Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
We have Pyro Aloy at home. Her name is Amber. True. Yoimiya is kind of like Pyro Aloy too, with like the triple goldfish on her charge. It's not very combat effective, but it's fun still.
Shieldwing's holding up? The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back. There. The Order should be able to afford shelter when this thing ends. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
We can get that chest, whatever. Don't need to come back here, though.
Sabahar? How you holding up?
I need to get back over there.
Pretty sure Savahar is dead at this point.
Savar?
Hydro Yoimiya, best Yoimiya.
I guess you did the best you could.
Pretty much, Gabriel. There was a lot
Rest
that,
easy now.
you know, because of the
I'll make sure
civilization
your people are
reset,
safe.
a lot of superstitious civilizations popped up.
I should let Lakasha know. And give her the Stormbird heart. The Dyer can make use of this.
Come on. Don't make this difficult. Get out of the way.
I'm a generous gent. So
We won't.
Okay,
Hold on now, Tal.
you again?
listen, I don't care who gets in my way. Nora said...
Okay, so you clipped the Stormbird, but it's brought you nothing but trouble since. Might be hard to swallow, but it's time to cut your losses, don't you think?
Come on, boss. It's not worth it.
Okay. You win.
Good, I win.
Hey, I'm doing fine. But these... Pete, come on, boys. I need a drink.
Aloy.
You're welcome. Maybe No, I know it's hard. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart.
Hey, Pachi.
She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet.
I'll do my best. Here, did you...
I don't remember if there were any other quests that I needed to do. Hold on. I don't think there's anything else I can... Oh, wait. I still got... Okay, there are still a few skill points that I can... Oh, yeah. We can finish these skill trees. Hooray! Hooray! Alright, is this underground? Oh, maybe it's behind the waterfall.
Wash off some of the sweat.
There's nothing here. Oh, wait. No. There was like a fire gleam thing, right? There was like a fire gleam. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this one. Now I have to climb all the way back up to get this. We'll just fast travel once we get back. Okay. It's pretty annoying. I did not want to backtrack like this. Was it up here? No, it's like all the way up here. Oh god. Is there a water source here? Maybe it's this cave down here. Huh. A cavern full of green shine. Well, I have a magical rebreather that just lets me breathe underwater. I think what happens is I pick this one up and then there's like a section that I have to pry open. And then this opens up another section of the cave that just has so much more green shine. Make sure there's no more in this area. Let us proceed.
This green shine will fetch a price.
It's possible that green shine is actually like radioactive rock, and Aloy is actually just exposing herself to like random radiation. You know? Maybe it's not all good. Oh, do I have to go back to Chainscrape and talk to that lady? Maybe. I feel like I can also do the Pitmaster at some point too, but I think on a New Game Plus, I don't really want to do Pitmaster.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Sharp as ever.
Is there anything that she... Whoa! What are these? Is this the new game plus weapons? Oh baby! This is what I want. I want this. I want this. Exploding power. The final chapter. No. We need this hunter bow. We need this hunter bow. This thing shoots purge water arrows. Oh no, look at this. Double tear ammo and a tear blast sonic boom. That's what I want. This one right here. Iriv's downfall. Man, these weapons are kind of nice. I don't know about this tripcaster. This tripcaster is kind of whack. The best tripcasters are the exploding ones, which this is not.
No trade? Oh well. Next time.
See, we have Deathseeker's Shadow, which is our regular... Okay, so that's the one thing I don't know that I like, is that the new bow is the same thing as the Deathseeker's Shadow, except it's purge water instead of shock ammo. But the new sharp shot bow is looking pretty pog with the advanced precision arrows. Oh, but what does Defiance do? Defiance is not as good as Sky Killer. Let me see here. Tears of the Land God, right? Basically the same as the other bow that we already have. Rain of adhesive arrows. That's interesting. Okay, we definitely want this blast sling. This blast sling is looking pretty dank. I just don't know. Oh, but this is instant corrosion chance. What? Yeah, these weapons are cool, but just... they're a little weird in design. A little bit weird in design. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll draw the shards from your pockets next time.
Wait, wasn't there a tower up here? There's no tower. Oh, the tower's over here. We could visit the hunting grounds, but I don't... Are they gonna make me do hunting grounds for the map, the champion tokens?
Huh?
On the way to the hunting ground. Posture check and hydrate. Very well. Take a sip of my seltzer water.
Steady.
Is that you, Red? Thought you paid us a visit. I'll take... Hey, Red. What can I get for you?
Is he selling the same weapons? He is not selling the same weapons.
Good luck.
you're looking for metals prized by the Tanakh, oh, consider it mine. Everything's set up. Just use the ropes to jump in. This is yours, Savior.
I really don't want to do this.
It's never too late to practice your skills.
Dude, having already done this is like less interesting. How do I get across? I have to get a. I do want to get the tower though. You miss squats? I kind of miss squats. I kind of miss doing squats on stream. Maybe when we do the Final Fantasy VII Remake rerun, we'll bring back squats. Are there any rifles in Forbidden West? No, it's all about bows and arrows. But you get exploding javelins. No, there's sometimes you get like environmental heavy weapons, so those will be the only guns that you get. There's a couple of environmental heavy weapons that you could pick up.
What's back here? Make an interesting color for my armor. Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago. An old Carja watchtower. Maybe I should check it out. is barely holding together. Made it. Anyway, got another lens. I'll tuck this away for now.
You guys want to see the rappel animation, or rather... Hey, Flareheart. Water's edge within 12 or 15 pulls. That's amazing. That's actually super amazing. On the wings of the 10. Congrats, Flareheart. Are you going for 3 stars? I think you should go for 3 stars if you can afford it. But still, that's amazing. Need to save up. Fair.
This will break my fall. Barren Light. I must power the sun down before the field rest. Encourage a home. I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Is that this best?
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Talk to some other people here, I believe. I think the cook lady here. Sun King's Delight. Oh. A burrito. Sun wings.
Take it. Enjoy it.
Are there just more quests that I never talked to? Oh, what's this guy about? Potions Master.
Savior of Meridian. My wares will help you.
Oh, here's that one quest with the Karja dude. And then there's another quest here with the, it's a side quest with that other guy. Let me see what this is about, and then we'll go do that.
Hi, Jader.
Just my stash. Hey, Alicia! What have you been up to? Actually, I know you've been playing the Genshin story quest. I've been lurking on those morning streams. I've been addicted to getting my SEO score up on YouTube. I don't even think that my YouTube videos are that great right now, but I'm having a blast just like trying to figure out the right tags in the metadata. I've been enjoying the rerun on Forbidden West. I just remember at this point in the game I was really salty about this game because of the way the difficulty curve was designed. But playing this game on New Game Plus really feels good. I think it's just because like I have more mechanics and utility items that I can use.
What happened here?
What do you care?
Oh, this
Don't
guy's
you?
a Debbie Downer.
Has it happened?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
How do I activate this quest? I feel like a little bit pressured with YouTube though, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I want to have, and I don't know if maybe it's time to start a second channel just for the archive stuff, which was originally what my YouTube was for in some ways. But I feel like there's so much stuff I want to just have archived, and the time setting all that up, you know, writing the descriptions, copy pasta, setting up the tags, and then, you know, even making the thumbnails, it takes so much time. But it is super satisfying when I look at the SEO score and it's like 80 to 95. For whatever reason, that's been giving me the endorphin rush. Okay, I will play the YouTube game just a little bit longer. Let me check the map here, because I think after this part, I still have to check this out, right?
Get away from me, you bucket of balls!
Absolutely. I did manage to get higher than normal views on one of my beta videos, so that was also very feels good. Aloe vera time. Hi, Hikari.
Let's have a word, stranger.
Oops.
Can't pull that.
Yeah, C6 aloy. C6 aloy up in here.
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first
Yeah,
chef in the tavern who
I've
said
been
he
trying
was
to
a mountain
remember to
climbing
do
machine hunter.
the blast, right? The social
At
blast
least I
every
don't have to pay
time
him
it's
now.
time to go live.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower.
I know that
the mechanism uses a special
just from our
lens, which
previous
in some very
conversations, but also
specific
some of the other
circles is
content
highly
creators I've been
valuable.
watching that talk about the
And since the
behind the
Karja are
scenes
planning
meta.
on
It's just
tearing them
like
down,
it's the
I
same,
was
right? It's
going
in
to
addition to just plastering your new
liberate the
videos
lens
everywhere, you also
before
have
it
to
got
kind of like
destroyed.
let people know, right,
You
when you're
get it
going
from me,
live.
and the lenses from the other
Because they can
towers.
follow you on Twitch, but they might not
I'll
have
make it
notifications on, or
very
like, you know,
worth
they
your while.
subscribe to your YouTube, but they might have forgotten to click the bell type of thing, so. I'm trying to be proactive about it now.
I already found...
Oh, well, let me... This should be... I'm an honest merchant. Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, but I'll stick around. No pressure.
I'll see.
Thank you, Alicia. I'm trying. Sometimes it still feels like one step at a time type of a grind, because I do feel that, you know,
Okay.
sometimes the algorithm just takes off and it's explosive growth, but I feel, I guess with any platform, there you just have, there's a huge aspect that it is just like slow and steady. And I feel like that's just kind of where I'm at. And I feel like eventually I will get into like a better flow with how I'm planning out videos and whatnot, and get into the scripting side once I have a better concept of
That's no good.
something
Can't use
that,
the twister on
I don't
that.
know, might be more unique, right? Like something like you said before in the previous conversations about something that's like very specific
busting out this
to
place.
the individual that not anybody else might be able to offer in the same way. And sorry everybody else, we're getting a little bit meta here. How do I get up there?
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Okay. I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I'm in Barren Light.
She's not here? Oh, she's here. Nice. Just turn
Did you
it in.
find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Let's
There you go.
deal.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
That's true. You're right, Alicia. You're right. Alright, Barren Light. There's like a major story. Oh, we have one more side quest, I think, at Barren Light. We have to talk to the guy who got falsely imprisoned. And then we can do some actual, like, Karja combat. This game is just so pretty, even on PS4.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
What's your secret, sister?
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
We can talk to this guy first.
Savior! For the love of Daunt.
Savior,
Kind of.
It's just...
please.
You're bothered?
Some of I
What?
well, I was too far to hear.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying a clip.
If I have to die,
The meeting.
no.
There.
Thank you.
Don't.
Okay, let's do this quest. And then that'll probably conclude the Aloy segment for today. Yeah, I like the event that came with the Archon quest this time around. It was very refreshing. I wouldn't mind if they made it a permanent mode, but I, you know, wouldn't hold my breath if they'll make it a permanent mode.
I'll shake it out as I go.
Oh, by the way, Alicia, have you had a chance to do the Fight Club event in Star Rail? You did. I think I have the last 2 or 3 stages of that to go through.
It's a good place to start as any.
But what are your thoughts on that event? Because I really enjoyed it. Like, I liked having stage-specific objectives where you're not just like, okay, what's the fastest way to kill the enemy? And so then the problem solving goes down to trying to satisfy the conditions
this is where
for points.
Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here.
I'll probably have to go through some of your other videos and get your thoughts, your in-depth thoughts on Star Rail as a whole, but I feel like
broken branches.
I feel like this week and last week I was less mad than the first week, because I remember the first week I was just really upset with Star Rail. I was like, this is too much like Genshin. The character designs are amazing, you know, combat is turn-based, it is what it is, but the progression is too much like Genshin.
Tracks leading away from Barren Light. I should be able to follow them with my focus.
But then by week 2, I was just kind of like, okay, well now I'm in the Genshin flow, right? I kept my expectations more surface level, and I was less mad, and I was just able to enjoy it for what it is. Yeah, I feel the same way, right? Because I had the chance to play in the first beta, so my hope was that they would have expanded some of the systems. And then the way it was presented at the beginning of Beta 2, seeing the differences and the direction they went was like a bit of mixed, you know, sweet and sour. I would have liked a little bit more universal combat depth and like some alternative to the relic system, because I understand why they went with the relic system, right? It's an easy way to get replay value for what feels like very low effort on a design sense. And that's, you know, frustrating to see that that's the direction that they went with. Oh, that's complete whiff. Who was the favorite NPC? Because I do remember that they took out like 1 or 2 of the major plot lines in the underground. I remember there was like a whole plot line that got like really dark about one of the parents basically being terminally ill. And I noticed that one got scrapped.
Blood. A lot of it.
I felt like most of the major story beats, you know, still felt similar enough, but you know, I kind of missed that bit of like heaviness in the previous one. Svarog's creator, the chef. Did we have to do... Was there a side quest in Beta 1 where we actually got to help the chef do something? I feel like there was, right? And then Svarog's creator... I guess they in Beta 2 they retconned it to make it where he was kind of like... He was created in ancient times. Before the Stellaron crash.
Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks.
It also felt like we got Natasha much earlier in Beta 1, which helped smooth out a lot of the combat curve. Whereas this time around, it felt like by the time we did get Natasha, we didn't really need her as much. I mean, of course, like leading into the harder, you know, simulated universe content. But I also felt like the simulated universe curve was a bit weird because, like, by the time I upgraded my world difficulty, simulated universe just expected your entire party to be level 40. And if you weren't, then it felt super not fun to play.
I can't override that machine. But I could learn if there's a cauldron out here.
Now that you've mentioned that, I do think I remember that quest line now about the chef. I'll probably have to check my own footage some more because I think I did do the quest. This is Aloy's ult right here. It's that cryo ult.
The trail ends here.
Follow this trail.
Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Yeah, she's the real leader, not Oleg, the second in command / figurehead. I do feel like CBT1, that entire storyline with Svarog just felt way better. I don't know about the whole like terminally ill father character. I think it was Hook's father. I thought that part was a little bit too heavy-handed for the kind of game. So I think that part I'm okay with them not including it.
This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
I think there are some human enemies in this area.
Dad, what are we supposed to do now? We stay on track and make our way out west.
If we give up now, these are good. We have to find him. In his shadow.
I say we kill the line. Take on a whole garrison. Won't be easy.
Send this to my stash.
Yeah, I think having that part of the story beats in Star Rail being a little bit softer, I think that did make it a little bit more palatable.
We don't know Larvik's dead.
Especially since Hook is very much just like a very light character when you get to the underground, right? Like it helps to just keep her vibe just very light, and you don't have to have this shadow of like, oh, her dad's gonna die.
We'll track Vez when we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
There.
Okay, new approach.
Follow me! I'm with you! Now I have you!
Oh, he juked.
Time for our revenge!
Takes care of that. I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
I feel like Aloy versus machine combat is much better than Aloy versus human combat, and I feel like that was the same in the last game too.
You again. Quickly! Over there! We have to mobilize! Oh no!
That takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
I think I had to scan somebody, right? Oh, there's a data point here. The scientist house quest they took out. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that part. The scientist was, I guess that's like, because I remember back then part of the story beat was like everybody living under the underground working in the mines were exposed to some kind of it was either like a chemical, like Fregentum corruption basically, right? Something related to the Fregentum, and it was basically corrupting them and making them sick, which is why the working in the mines too long was a death sentence, basically.
Loyal Eclipse, if you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something.
You can insta-kill in stealth mode? You can.
Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun.
If you're in the tall grass, you can insta-kill in this game both on machines and human NPCs. But not every machine will insta-die if they have too much HP.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light.
Do I have to
Ryad's
examine?
mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Oh, it's just dialogue. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel back to Barren Light. Oh wait, oh, that's just the entrance. And then we've already done the Sun Tower. Okay, so fast travel here. I'll probably do the embassy questline tomorrow. Yeah, so Jose Electro, or is it Joss Electro? If you've played the first game, you could do the same, right? There was a lot of... I feel like in the first game, there was a lot more emphasis on stealth takedowns when you were clearing human camps. There was a doctor who experimented on you. Oh my gosh. I don't remember if I played that one. I feel like I did, because I don't think I skipped too many of the side quests, at least in Beta 1, but I might have. Because I think in Beta 1, I didn't have as much time to play. So maybe I only grinded main story. But it sounds so familiar. But I honestly, I feel like I don't mind that got taken out because of how dark it was.
Looks like
right, like that thematically, everything tied to that underground having a disease is just thematically really dark. And I feel like in that context, it was just like there was
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest.
It's very hard to like write it well, you know.
You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar, he might not be convinced by your words
Stone
alone.
bodies.
If he needs proof,
so they were like petrified
show
by
him
the
that.
Fragentum, right? That's kind of how they get around
the man he's got locked up, risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Yeah,
I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Enjoy your freedom.
Take them out, Savior.
Organ solidified. That's so... Yeah, I kind of like how it's just assumed that, like, in CBT2, that, like, if you're just exposed in the Fragentum areas, you just get taken over. Kind of like Honkai corruption, you know, without the graphic description. I feel like that's just an easier sell as far as like, okay, well, you've been in the chaos zone for too long.
Lighten up, Pai. You've got a thick wall of stone between...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studios Juarez is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
I do feel like it would have been nice to get more backstory
on... Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
The whole series of like previous Guardians.
Commander's orders.
Before
Normally
Cacalia.
the gates are open for any who dare to venture out.
Right, like because in this time around we get that story revealed once we defeat Svarog, and you know he shows us everything. But I think there could be more room for exposition on that. I do agree. I think I vaguely remember that part. I do agree. And I kind of like that. I don't remember if this was necessarily a story beat in the first beta, but the fact that Bronya mentions that she was also at the orphanage, but just taken away from the orphanage at a younger age. I don't think we had... Well, did we even have the orphanage and that entire map in the first beta? I feel like we didn't. Right? Because it was just the entire mine area. So I'm glad that they introduced that story plot, that story beat. I think that was like really nice. It's a nice callback to a lot of the other previous iterations of Celia and Bronya's relationship.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's... This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself.
I think it works out better this way, overall. I just do wish that there was a little... I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily want that much more story-wise, right? Because I feel like storyline-wise, the conclusion of everything on Gerillo 6, the overall experience for me felt, the majority of it felt the same, but I felt like definitely, you know, less traumatic and less heavy in a good way. What did you feel about the final fight with Kokalia?
From needles or spears. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even... What?
Yes.
We appreciate...
Didn't you? Yeah. Shut up. Why?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of... How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden War. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan, not even the Savior.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
The Among Us side quest, I don't think I have yet. I skipped a lot of side quests this time because I was like, last time it took me way too long to finish the main story, so this time
tribe that Murad told us about,
I blitzed main story instead.
Their permission to go west?
Yeah, well,
I should do a bunch of the side quests today. That's actually what I should do.
Started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I...
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no...
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Herta's ship side quest. Okay. I did do 1 or 2 side quests on the space station, but it was like... It was the one with the doppelganger. Wait, is that the Among Us side quest? Is that the one that you're talking about with the doppelganger enemy? And, like, you have to, like, go all throughout the space station tracking down the
Once of the
doppelganger?
Carja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades.
I did play that one. That one was... That one was weird. I think
about to return me to the sun.
Some of the dialogue options were really funny, but it was also kind of exhausting.
You arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen more.
The Carja Sea ink is a litany of deep.
Looks like
I've fought my share, but I feel that my life, this side shows my martial deed before I die.
How did you come?
It's quite a story, though I suppose. Are you sure you?
I guess we.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Gerard, hoping to modern. I failed. They committed unspeakable. When the clans overran our foe, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy, and they paid me back in kind in the job. I lost so much blood on the way. The corpse when they threw me before. I thought I was dead for sure.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along. And I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revered. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he allowed me to participate in the Kulrut.
You said the.
Yes. It doesn't pit men against each other. Instead, the combatants fight machine, believe me. Machine will hunt.
I have no more.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. I had hopes for freedom, but...
You wound up.
The winners of the Kulrut.
You mentioned that word.
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers. Part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their, but many Tenakth still spat on what they did. Until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their fate.
I guess that's one.
As you may have noticed, violent to survive, one must... The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. I can't blame the Tenakth, right?
So then...
Part of me, yet there is much to admire about... I've heard stories. 3 clans always at war, Hikaro and the marshals have crafted, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Cart?
It is true that he is... When I was first... But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant. I think that if you were fortunate enough, you would find that he... I hope you do speak to... So, the Carja need to...
Yeah. You
Let me
asked.
just get this,
I'll tell you. 6 months ago, the world almost... It's getting worse every day. Calling down storm. The source of it all has gone west. And I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. An army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace.
You know, Aloy spends this whole game learning this hard lesson.
Tell him I sent you.
Allies are essential.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
This guy's a badass.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Oh, we have to do some crazy fighting here. You guys want to see this, or this is New Game Plus, right? We can kind of skip past it. We'll watch it. We'll watch it.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices!
Her sword is so cool.
I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Archers!
How did they make her baby in Genshin? I know! Not only did they make her baby in Genshin, they picked her like her most basic outfit. She has so many cool outfits that they could have pulled.
Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
She is. Regala is probably definitely one of the coolest villains.
Open the gate!
Poor studious Wadis.
Stand your ground! Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
Pashab kind of died a crappy death, though. I would have liked to see him take down more before he goes down.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
All right, I need to make some ammo.
Cover! Archers on the ridge!
I'm out of sludge.
Here they come!
Time to fight.
Be ready for an attack! What the?
Let me know if you need any help.
Oh man, Bray shot is so much fun.
Now you can take them down.
Cut them all down!
Got this.
Get her! Firing!
We've survived worse. I've got this. Got that one.
Man down!
I'll get you.
On your mark, again!
Oh, what the? Oh, what? No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Down it goes!
Okay, I think this is the boss now.
Enough!
Yeah, so they did have a different voice actress in Genshin, and the voice actress didn't want to be credited because she was a different voice actress. We recently found out because the voice actress ended up doing a fan interview with a YouTuber, and so we watched that for the segment when she talks about doing the aloy voice. But I agree, I wish they went with a different direction with her Genshin model. No, Varl, not like this.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Can I just... Oh my god.
That shield will break if I hit hard enough. Gotta get through that shield.
Oh, I'm on a cliff! Not that way!
His shield regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. Your turn. Come down here
Yeah,
and face me.
part of it was like she didn't want the social media attention because she said that she was going through kind of a tough time and she didn't want all the social media attention, but she was glad to have gotten the role.
Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru.
I am glad that they made this boss like tanky enough to take multiple brace shots.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
I wish they gave her like the armor suit, either the one that's at the end of Zero Dawn or this Thunderjaw armor. I think.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I think either of those would have been super cool. And maybe a less like wide face as far as like anime faces go, right? Because I feel like the in-game model in Genshin, they kind of made her 5-head.
I got you.
Like, Ayaka 5-head.
It's salvage time, boys.
So even though on a New Game Plus I was able to do the glider thing, this is where in the regular playthrough she gets her glider. But having the glider just changes how much fun this game is at the beginning. Being able to do that in the New Game Plus just felt so good.
We're still trying to sort out this mess.
Yeah.
Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
Ayaka and her 5-head.
Sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vishav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Nah.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck.
We gotta go.
And don't worry.
I appreciate it.
We gotta go. Alright, let me find the save point up here, and then I'm gonna take a break. And then it'll be Genshin time. Giving Aloy a glider in this game is one of the most fun things.
This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore.
Zoomies. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably check on the dog downstairs as well. My sister's doggo. Took her on a walk earlier today. Felt really good. Weather was nice today. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by, Alicia. I'm gonna take a short break.
I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world.
And then we'll play Genshin when I come back.
Would.
Let me get a manual save in here too. It's time for ads. Ad break. Be back soon. 5-10 minutes ish.